Hey everybody, this is UltimaPlayer 12. That is still really loud. Okay. That'll be good for now. Welcome to a Let's Play I want to do called Let's Play Soul Survivor. This is going to be done in a chapter-y format. Probably over a long period of time. This is going to be more of a relaxation Let's Play. Probably going to record, up to an hour a day. I'm not going to be doing multiplayer, so you probably won't see any of that. This is, for those of you who don't know, a tower defense game that's on Steam. At the time that I got it, Mr. Yautubo, who I've done videos with in the past, but they're probably no longer up here, but he has a few videos with me on his channel, mostly Guild Wars videos, or just me commentating with him. But, yeah, he's a good friend of mine, and he bought me this just so I would be able to chat on Steam, if it'll pop up. I don't know how to bring Steam up because I changed my thing. I'll check that out later. Anywho, we're going to do the campaign. And I am going to be doing the game in chronological order from the beginning, even though I've played a bit of the game already, as you can see. Not too far into the game, but let's see here. Achievements, yeah. I've got one achievement from the looks of things. Anywho, we're going to start the campaign. Back. Oh, okay. Okay, so here we go. Tidarian Outpost. The Tidarian Syndicate is strewn throughout the galaxy, and its members searching for the next business partnership. Though the Ascendancy power their vehicles through souls, they steal and battle and not oil, they do understand oil's importance, and the Soul Paragon war effort. To lose this source of wealth and energy would cause the Tidarian Syndicate many problems, and possibly force them out of their alliance with the Soul Paragon. A commission has been granted by the Soul Paragon to protect this outpost as part of a diplomatic effort to secure the strength of the alliance between themselves and the Tidarians. You have been sent from the galaxy's core to this windswept rock to cut your teeth as a new commander. Your primary missions are to safeguard the souls of the colonists and to protect critical Tidarian facilities. That is our mission briefing. We will accept this mission. We will have the tutorial turned on. I don't know what these do. They're probably different maps. We'll start with the fray. Yeah, it looks like these are the maps of the game. We will be playing on normal. Maybe later, if I get good at the game, I'll increase it to, hard difficulty. If I get really good, intense, but, yeah, I doubt I'll ever play on intense. Okay, information for this map, I suppose? Colonies are common throughout the galaxy, and are the town centers for thousands of people. When a colony is dropped in from orbit, it contains all of the things needed to grow food, purify water, and build homes for those coming to work the land. You have been assigned to your first post defending the small colony, one of the thousands on the planet. The Tidarians are generally pleased to have you, as you represent a bit of civilization so far out on the edge of known space. The town sits about a mile from a larger facility, and provides a wind, power, and communications facilities for the local area. It is small, discreet, and a prime target for probing strike by the Ascendancy. Okay. We have played this before. Back when I was Godsmack 1, apparently. On my Steam thing. Now I'm UltimaPlayer 12, for those of you who want to add me, whatever, I don't care. I know that sounds rude, but whatever. Okay. Custom, what does that do? Something. I'm not going to look into that. But yes, we will have the tutorial on. Alright, select your executive officer. We've only got one to choose from, apparently. Oh, I have... oh, wait, no. Okay. So we'll start from the beginning here. I know this is going to be annoying for you guys, but... whatever. I'm going to be taking my Let's Plays pretty slow from now on. Kind of chillax with them. Okay. Avram Beck. Beck is a former fighter pilot and has stepped into his role as a squadron commander for Fleet Interceptors. Drafted in to assist on the ground, Avram's focus is on long-range domination of the enemy. Tight clustering of mortar and silo fire is Beck's specialty, and it is important to position these long-range juggernauts so that they are most likely to fire at concentrated points. This often means covering less of the path than would be optimal for other turrets. Clean up survivors of this concentrated fire with drones and railguns. We'll check out what turrets he has. The anti-air flak. Oh, that's cool. You can actually rotate like the turret based on where your cursor is, rather than clicking and stuff. Alright, and... okay, give me a minute to compose myself. Anti-air flak is an indispensable turret in the arsenals of most commanders. Able to hit multiple aerial targets with each shell, this turret clears the skies with a high volume of shrapnel. Commanders are advised to build at least one anti-air flak turret when it becomes available, as they are the easiest way to take down evasive flying enemies. And here's all the upgrade stuff. So at level 1 they have a 65 range, I'm guessing, yeah, that's in meters. So they can hit up to 65 meters away at their basic level, and in their third level they can do up to 85 meters. Their basic level only does 174 damage, but their highest level does 3,335. That sounds pretty good. But their price is rather high. So, I don't know. Okay, artillery support. Bring in an artillery strike for splash damage against ground targets. Proven in war after war, both on Earth and off, artillery barrages are cheap and effective ways of softening ground targets. Coordinated spotting from orbit allows well-concealed batteries of artillery to hit their targets on command. Artillery has a lengthy delay before the shells themselves arrive. Commanders must be aware of this and compensate accordingly. Okay. Oh, it also tells you what officers have these specific things. That's pretty cool. Now, I'm not going to be going through all of these officers, obviously. I just want to kind of take you through the beginning, or the basic, of what you'll be looking into. Okay, so battle slugs are our creeps. They are crawling biological invertebrate, regenerates health. Their creep ability is to heal when they're out of combat. Okay, one of the inhabitants of a long-ago-conquered ascendancy territory, the battle slug is capable of regenerating lost segments of its own body. Many a colony has fallen to battle slugs that commanders assumed were finished, only to see them regenerate and march on. Keeping fire on battle slugs at all times is a priority. Drone support is a great way to ensure this as a focused fire. Okay, I think, honestly, I'm just going to go with the officer that I've won twice with. Don't have any badges with him, but, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm not very good at tower defense games, but I will do my best. Okay, so here is his bio. Gus McAlum is the definition of the last generation of Sol Paragon officers. Though a bit rough around the edges, his wisdom in combat situations is unmatched. The strategies Gus chooses in combat reflect his reliance on older technology. Though his technology may be dated, Gus brings a well-balanced strategy to the field. Most of Gus's turrets hit multiple nearby enemies at once. Play to his strengths by making use of the pillbox and shotgun and machine gun turrets to overwhelm the ascendancy with a hail of lead. Alright, so we'll be playing as him. For those of you who don't know... Oh, wow. Alright, before I let this continue, I'm going to explain something. If you're unable to read this, it's because I decided to compile it in 480p anyway, but I have a TV that I play on now, so I am playing at a really high resolution. Depending on the space this takes and the time it takes to compile, I may or may not be switching it to really low resolution. This will both increase my frame rate and possibly increase the upload rate and the recording rate. So, alright, let's start. Tutorial. Welcome, Commander. This colony needs your protection. The enemy will land just outside of our defenses on the pad marked with green smoke. They will come down the path following these arrows and attempt to take the souls of the colonists. If an enemy makes it past your defenses, it will steal a colonist's soul. Colonist lives left are displayed at the top right. Right here. If we lose all of the colonists, the battle is over. Now, let's build a defense. You can build turrets along the path to protect the colony. Notice that some turrets, such as the cannon, have a minimum range. Select a cannon from the build menu. Alright, so we're going to go with just the cannon, because that's what he tells us to do. Turrets cannot be built on the path. Build a cannon within range of the path. So, we can't build over that turret, or cannon, or whatever it is. Turret, cannon, same diff. Turrets cost mass, which we can recover from dead enemies. Mass is the atomic green resource at the top left of the HUD. If you can see my mouse, it's up here. Even if you can't see my mouse, you can see where I'm waving the turret back and forth. You can clear the screen at any time. Okay, so right-click clears it. You can also select turrets quickly from the radical menu by holding Q or with the hotkeys M through Z. Here's our radical menu. It's actually quite useful. You can sell turrets if you don't like their placement. Selling recovers 75% of the cost. Click your turret to select it, and then click the sell button. Okay. We will get 12 mass. Enter sell mode by pressing R to quickly sell many turrets. Okay, we can't do that yet. Oh. Now try out your movement controls. These allow you a better view of the battlefield. Hold WASD to move around. Use the scroll wheel or page up and page down to zoom in and out. I'll probably use page up and page down, to be honest. Camera can also be moved around by placing the cursor at the edge of the screen, as you can see here. You can rotate the camera around and pitch up and down. Hold right mouse and move in order to look. Well done, Commander. You are ready to begin your defense. Build some turrets to protect the colony. The enemy will be here soon. Good luck. Okay, so let's build some cannons. I'm going to keep an eye on my mass. Let us get a pillbox. We will place this pillbox further back. Now, as I've stated, I am not the best strategist, but I'm good at spamming things, and that's really all you have to do in a tower defense a lot of times. However, this game gets pretty friggin' hectic, so... Alright, here are enemies. Yes, they're like battleships almost, it looks like. And as you can see, when they die, you can see +1 all over the screen, and you get +20 when the wave ends, I think. It might depend on how large the wave is, I'm not sure about that. How much is a cannon? Oh, let's go over here. As you can see, their health is dropping quite rapidly. I'm probably not going to use the flamethrowers too much. I would sell it, but right now it's actually being kind of useful. I'm not a fan of flamethrowers in this game. They're pretty slow, so don't expect me to be using them. In fact, I may switch out my commander eventually, so I don't have to use them ever again. Okay, we're going to definitely need to be putting more cannons back, because as you can see, they're starting to kind of break through my defense. Not a whole lot, but enough to be somewhat concerning. We need more mass. Okay, we're gonna have to wait till this round is over. There's never really a whole lot to commentate at the beginning of a Let's Play, so you can expect some better commentary later on. Now, we do have new things here. Biped, walking mechanical creep with a light shield. Yeah, their shield seems actually rather strong to get them far. So we're going to put one of those there, and let's put another couple of these. Okay, we need more mass for that. Whatever. I'll try and highlight any new units we have. Hover Scout, basic mechanical infantry. That's the first type of scout we ever saw. Or enemy we ever saw, I should say, not scout. Now it looks like some of these bipeds don't have shields, or maybe my turrets are just taking their shields down fast enough. Not quite sure about that. As you can see, the maps are not that big. They might range in size later on, I'm not sure about that. But this basic map right here is pretty straightforward. Eventually, I'm sure it'll have branching paths and stuff like that. Looks like this is going to be the biggest threat we face the entire match. Place another couple of these, and then a pillbox here. And we are good. That should be enough. Actually, we don't have everything that I want, so... And I can sell... Oh, I can't sell that one, apparently. Okay. Let's pay attention here. Get these out just in case. Oh, they're getting too close for comfort. Yeah, way too close for comfort there. I don't like them getting that close. Anywho, we won that one. Not too surprising, it's just a basic game. 7 waves. We killed, 342 turrets. What? Oh, basic score for damage from turrets. Okay, so our turrets did 342 damage. We got 0 boost, we got 0 support, and 0 leaked, which means we lost no colonists, which is pretty basic because they didn't make it to this thing. The difficulty is X2, okay, and our score was 684. So I would say we did pretty good for the tutorial, and we can continue. Okay, so we've completed the fray, which is just the tutorial mission. Let's continue on to Desert Flight. To combat the Ascendancy's aggression, the fleet's command has escalated their presence in defense of the region. This step means an increased technological investment on this front as the coming assault begins to take shape. Your victory in your first combat has been noted, and a larger, more critical target for the Ascendancy has been placed under your protection. This mountainous town is one of the primary residential sections of the planet, and is home to thousands. The colonists have fled to the central colony building, sealing up the entrances as the desert winds swirl across empty roads. On the horizon, Ascendancy dropships draw near. Did we get any... Okay, so we have to... For bronze on the fray, we have to score 728. I'll probably go back and do that later. I'm not really going for trophies and medals and stuff like that. Anywho, this time I'm going to try somebody a little different, I think. Oh. No, we want to do desert flight. I just want different person. Ignacio Cazorla has had a history of citations for bad behavior in uniform dating back to his days in the academy. His approaches to combat tend to be excessive at best and reckless at worst. Ignacio's approaches to combat are focused on explosives and flames, make use of the missile turret's concussive stun effect, and the slow goo turret spray to pin down enemies for mortar fire. Spacing out flamethrowers to keep Ascendancy troops burning is critical to using Ignacio's arsenal effectively, but be aware that flames will not penetrate an enemy's shields. He has the flamethrower, the cannon, machine gun, anti-air flak, missile, mortar, and slow goo for his turrets. Support is laser, focus fire, flares, firebomb, nuke, fear, and overdrive. We'll try him. Oh. Unless we can't? Question mark? We might not be able to. Wait, why is it going back twice? I only told it to go back once. Alright, I'll be right back.